Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Boom, here we go. We are live. I always have to make new noises on this show, and that was the new noise, Holly and Laura. So welcome in. I got you muted too. There you go. Good morning.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, Holly, what's going on?
Not much, just Monday morning.
It's Holly's second time on the show, Laura.
It is. Awesome.
Good morning, Laura.
And there's a lot going on, by the way.
There's
yes, there is.
There's a hot minute going on. I'm trying to adjust my volume here too this morning. We Mondays it's kind of a reset, right? A readjustment. Mm-hmm. So reset, readjustment. I'm doing these college classes online at ORU, and it says we're going through this theological thing right now that's like totally Greek to me, and but it gets you to critically think, which is really good. And you can apply it not just in a church environment, but anywhere, which is really good. But it keeps saying stuff like, starting tomorrow, what would you? Starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I like to question things. And I'm learning that that's really good in college. Like, you get upticks for questioning things, which is great. Well, I guess it depends on your professor at ORU. They don't mind. And so I said, why are we waiting? Why do we have to start tomorrow?
Start today.
Just start today.
Yeah,
So
start right now.
Here's the inspiration. Instead of waiting for the new year to start your New Year's resolutions, I thought of this morning. Somebody had their Christmas lights on. Now, to me, it's a little too early, but that's okay. Laura says that's fine.
My tree is in my living room. It's not decorated, but my tree is up.
Well,
I tried. My husband knocked me down, and my daughter knocked me down.
I still have all the Thanksgiving stuff up, too. But the tree is up.
I guess I
love that time of year.
I'm just traditional. I'm getting to that age now to where, well, I guess I'm just old-fashioned.
Okay.
But no, I saw it. I didn't. I was like, that's fine. And it kind of brought a little bit of the Christmas spirit. And I said, that's cool. But I started thinking, hey, why not? Why not? Why do you want to wait? Why not wait? Do it. Start now. And so we're just going to get the inspiration out of the way this morning. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to do, and for some reason you said, there's a reset switch that just feels natural about the new year. Do it today. And I want to encourage you to make new day resolutions every day. Don't wait until next week. Don't wait until the next year. If there's something that you can start today, start today. Now, if obviously there's some things that you can't, you got to wait. But if you can't, go at it. So
I love it.
That's how we wanted to start today. We are here on this magnificent, marvelous, we joke around and call it non-mimosa Monday here on Mondays, but welcome in as we get rolling, episode 386.
Wow.
Denise is here with us, our friends from Walker County Federal Credit Union. We'll have her in just a few moments, but we got a pretty jam-packed day, and then I've got to get out of here by 8:30 with some things going on at the house. So I appreciate y'all coming in a little bit earlier today to make some time to kind of fill everything in today. Of course, as we get started, big thank you to our friend Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers and online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Visit my good friend Elliot Herzlich. He'll take excellent care of you. We appreciate his ongoing support. And, of course, here on this magnificent Monday, we could not bring guests such as Holly and Laura from CASA of Walker, San Jacinto, and Trinity counties without our great supporters at Walker County Federal Credit Union. I was asking Denise earlier, they are the presenting sponsor for Parade of Houses, which we'll talk about here in just a little bit. I said, can y'all be the presenting sponsor of letting my loan sit for an extra 6 months? She said, no, we can't do that. So I tried, but we'll get started this morning, and we just wanted to dig right into some interviews, and we do have Holly here, Castenada, joining us. Did I say that right?
You did.
I got it down. Holly is here with us today, and we're so thankful to have her, as well as Laura Green, the development director. Holly, you're over a lot of the outreach. Laura, I'll kind of start with you. You know, Parade of Playhouses is going great. I've seen them all over town. The Food Truck Friday went well. Braylon loved getting in that playhouse, by the way. Tell us how things are going.
Yes, as of Friday evening, all of the playhouses are in place, so you can visit those. There are 6 of them this year. We have one at McWilliams Heating and Cooling. We have one at Prosperity Bank. We have one at Markham Realty. We have one at First Financial Bank, both in Huntsville and New Waverly. And then we have one more at Vera Bank. So they're all different, very unique. There is 5 that look like a house. Well, actually 4 that look like a house. And then one is actually somewhat of a greenhouse she shed. And then we have the one at Vera Bank is a camper. Now, this is not a camper that you need to pull around and actually camp in. Just want to clarify that because some people might think so. But they're just all really unique. And all these builders just really knocked it out of the park and built these playhouses. They donated all the material, the labor. Everything was donated for our cause with CASA. And we could not be more thankful to all of them.
I put in, I went ahead, I put my, what is it? You put your, what's the phrase? Something with your mouth and your money or something like, what is that?
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I'm so bad at phrases.
Me too.
I put my money where my mouth is. There you go. I got it right. I was going to say put your mouth where your money is. That doesn't work right. You probably get sick because money exchanges a lot of hands. But hey, I donated. I got 5 tickets, and I'm really looking forward. And what's cool is you can select. There's 6 playhouses, and so I told you I'll just put one in each playhouse.
Yes.
So I'm leaving out one though, but I put the ones that I wanted, and boy, they are so great. I was sitting there thinking, man, what if we get all 5 of them? Wouldn't that be awesome?
It could happen. It could happen, yes. And you do get to pick your playhouse if you want to. So on the ticket, it'll have all 6. You just check the boxes that you want. And we draw for those on December 11th at 5:15 at CASA. You do not have to be present to win, but you do have to buy a ticket to win. And like you said, you could win more than one. So who knows what will happen. But they're all so neat and just really, really going to be fun. Like I said, these are not just for kids. They are. It is Parade of Playhouses, but some of them could be she sheds. Some of them could be something you want to take to the deer camp. It could be just, all kinds of different things. And so it's really kind of open to really anybody and everybody.
You seeing this, Denise? This is because Denise is in marketing too, so Denise is picking this up. This is the marketing genius of y'all too. Denise is good with this, and you are too, Laura. Laura is sitting there saying, it's not just for the ladies. See, she's reaching, and she mentioned hunting.
Yes.
And that Sam Houston one, that would be a great one to put out there on the deer lease.
Cool. And I think all of them have, I'm pretty sure all of them have electricity as well. So that's kind of cool. One of them has an air conditioning in it because we do live in Texas, so that's kind of neat. So there's just so many neat things about these playhouses, and I just encourage everybody to get a ticket. They're only $25, or like you said, get a better deal and get 5 for $100. But it all goes to a good cause of supporting kids in foster care.
Yeah, you'll see those all over town. You're going to see them in the parade coming up too, the Christmas parade. And so get out there and be a part, and let's support CASA on that. I just put the link, by the way, up on the screen. It's casaofwalkercounty.org. And then if you look at events, there is Parade of Playhouses there. There's several other things that are going on, and I kind of want to switch gears. And Holly, I will go over to you. There's a couple of things that you wanted to start. Start with one of those things this morning.
Well, November is National Adoption Month, and so it's just bringing that awareness out and reminding the community and the nation that adoption is needed still. There's a lot of children. I don't know all the numbers off the top of my head. It's an early Monday morning, but there's a lot of children still needing forever homes, especially the youth, So think about older children, and they're the ones that kind of get group homes and different situations like that where they can't be placed in a forever home, and so they need that. And so November is a reminder of National Adoption Month, and one of the things CASA is doing is we're hosting a movie night of downtown Old Town Theater, November 7th, I believe. It's Thursday this week. $5 a ticket. I mean, you can't even go to the movies nowadays. Cheaper than that, right? And it's The Sound of Hope, Possum Trot story. So Possum Trot is a little town in way East Texas, and
sounds East Texas-y.
And the pastor's wife actually kind of was praying and all this stuff, and God told her to adopt, and her husband was like, and he was a pastor, and he goes, I don't know about this. And long story short, the community adopted all the kids that were hard to adopt kids. Wow. And so it's a really great movie. We hope a wave of like that can happen here in our communities, but it's just a great, great movie to show. And it's family friendly. There's a couple areas that are a little rough, maybe for younger kids, but for the most part, it's a very family friendly movie. Yeah,
so this is screening on Thursday at Old Town Theater. You can get your tickets through there as well, and you can go to the CASA website. They linked up to it. Sound of Hope, the story of Possum Trot. Yep. And I've heard Angel Studios put this movie on. They've done some amazing work before, and I just think it's incredible to have these type of things and events coming to Huntsville to bring awareness to such needed causes. And you guys are right there, of course, involved with that as well. So I appreciate you bringing that up, Holly.
Yeah.
Laura, I wanted to go back to you, too, because this isn't all. There's a toy drive that is now underway with CASA as well.
Yes, we started the toy drive. It's kicked off for the month of November. It goes through the first part of December. We're going to try to have all the toys picked up or delivered to CASA by December 3rd at the latest. Second would be better, but third at the very latest. And the reason we do that so early is so that our advocates can come in. We'll set up all the toys in our office area. We'll put them according to age, and then all of our advocates can come in and basically shop. Of course, it doesn't cost them anything. Free shopping. What could be better? So they
Sign me up.
Yeah, exactly. They get to come in and choose gifts for their CASA kids. Because so many of these, whether they're in a group home or a foster care situation, whatever situation they're in, we want them to enjoy Christmas as well. And so that is a really great opportunity. The community has really stepped up to this cause. And we've been able to really love on those kids, especially at Christmas time.
Can you let us know a little bit, again, Laura Green joining us here alongside Holly Castenada with CASA. Laura, let us know a little bit again, just a little bit more details about the toy drive. What kind of toys are you guys looking for, and where can they drop them off and those kind of things?
Well, we need all ages all ages need toys, but we do have a special need usually for the babies and the teens, because those are the groups that people kind of, it's harder to buy, I guess, especially for teenagers.
Yes.
So a lot of the 7, 8-year-olds, 5-year-olds, whatever, we usually have a pretty good supply of that. But those babies and those teenagers definitely need toys.
And babies is 0 to 3 years. And so I know Farmers, Diego, he's one of our baby locations. Ironworks is one of our teen locations. And even Frank's Tacos, Friday, he goes, what? I want to be a part of this. And so we have some that are not in Huntsville. Frank's is doing it. And then we have a couple churches in Trinity. And then in Cold Spring, we have another church, the Good Shepherd. And so we're just super excited to partner with all the different businesses. I think I was in charge of that this year, and I want to say we have like 14 different businesses and churches. Yeah, super excited.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And now as far as the teens, Holly, what years would you recommend for that?
Teens, I would say probably 12, 13, and you're talking hoodies. You're
PlayStation 5s.
I mean, you can go big if you want to, but you're talking technology, and that's a normalcy thing for our kids. So, there could be some needs for some of those bigger items, and so that's why we do gift card drives. So Lions Club is supporting supporting that, and a couple other areas they're doing that. But I'm really excited because even the college, some of our college groups are participating in this. So they're helping with the teens and the babies as well. But it could be headphones, it can be shoes, and just those different things. Journals are a big one for our teenagers, so they can express themselves. And so the library's got a box there to help with journals and stuff like that. And so whatever you think a teenager would need on an everyday basis, so that's what we're looking for.
Well, I'll tell you for sure, we'll make an announcement on Sunday about this here at First, and and ask folks here to help donate too. I know that they will, and these are all very, very worthy causes. And I want to go back to teens. You don't have to go out and spend a ton of money on some of these items. I know that like the AirPods and all that stuff are the big deal. But I'm going to be honest, like I picked up some earbuds at Home Depot of all places, 3 years ago for $30, and those are better than my wife's Apple. Bridget will not like me saying that, but they are. They sound a lot better. So, there's things out there that teens will really use and utilize, and you don't have to go out and, spend an arm and a leg to help out. I think it's so important to get involved and for everybody to be a part of this. You mentioned something too, Holly, that I wanted to bring up. You talk about teens, and I know that is a very hard segment of the adoption industry. They get, you hear sometimes like things getting lost in translation. I think in this world of adoption, they get lost in transition because they're in and out of so many places. And I think it's great that this is a focus this month in particular. Yeah. Laura, I kind of wanted to circle back to you. I mean, these are 4 events going on right now, some things that folks can get involved with. More information always on the website at casaofwalkercounty.org. How are you juggling all this month? I mean, there are so many great things happening.
We have a great team.
Yeah.
That's how we juggle.
Yes.
We all have our little niches, and we just work well together, but we try to stay busy, and there's always something new on the horizon, so stay tuned for more.
Great. Well, hey, get out, look around town at all these playhouses. They are beautiful. The one is still over at McWilliams and Sons, right? I saw it this weekend.
Yes.
Saw another one up here on Sam Houston. I forget where I was driving, but I saw one out there, I believe.
There's one at, like I said, there's First Financial Bank, both in
so that's where they're at this
Huntsville and New Waverly. We have one at Vera Bank. We have one at Prosperity Bank, McWilliams, and Markham Realty.
Perfect.
So all of those locations, they'll be there until the Christmas parade on December 7th. Then we're going to move them all, and we'll be in the Christmas parade. We'll have 7, including the CASA float, 7 trucks and trailers. So
nice.
We're going to have our own little mini parade inside the parade.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then we'll draw for the winners afterwards. So you have time to get your tickets. There's lots of locations to get them. You can even get them online or through Venmo. Just pick your site, pick your place. We'll have some pop-up sales, too.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
November 23rd, which is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, excuse me. See, I'm already jumping to
I know,
Christmas.
it feels like Christmas with the playhouses.
Your Christmas lights are already on.
Saturday, November 23rd, will be set up at Brookshire Brothers in Trinity from
Awesome.
9 to noon. We'll have Santa is going to make a visit from the North Pole, so you can stop by. You can get your selfie with Santa, do your Thanksgiving shopping, and purchase your raffle ticket. We'll have the one from Steel Construction will actually be on site at Brookshire Brothers.
Oh,
We're
cool.
going to move it there that day for the day. Then there's going to be another opportunity to visit Santa at Vera Bank on Monday, November 25th from 10 to 2. The kids are out of school that day for the Thanksgiving week, so you can come by Vera Bank, have cookies and cocoa with Santa, take your selfie, and then you can take a peek at the house that's there, which is actually the camper, so you can actually go inside and peek around and get your tickets. So there'll be a couple of opportunities there, and then we'll be at Double Dave's on December the 5th with their bingo. So there's so many ways to get your tickets.
Well, a lot of folks, and here on a Monday, I'll mention Walker County Federal because they are one of the season presenting sponsors. I know, or I say they're season presenting sponsor for my new wave. I say that every Friday. It gets stuck. But they're also one of the presenting sponsor for the Parade of Playhouses. So many folks in the community coming together to make this such a wonderful time and a wonderful thing here for CASA. So I appreciate y'all. Anything else that maybe was on your mind, Holly, Laura?
Well, I just wanted to tag on to what she said. We have an amazing team, and part of that team is our volunteers. We have outreach volunteers, and we have people that help just get the word out. And so that's one thing I'm appreciative of, because the 5 of us couldn't do it on our own. So
absolutely not.
Yeah.
And we have advocates, and then we have people that don't necessarily want to be advocates. They just don't have the bandwidth to do that at the time. But they want to volunteer. And so there's lots of opportunities to get involved with CASA. Right now we're doing our board selection as well. So, if you're ever wanting to get on board with CASA, no pun intended,
Get on
and
board.
ever wanting to get involved with CASA, just be sure to reach out to us. There's lots of different opportunities.
Yes.
And we would love to have you.
And if you don't want to be on the board, you can drop by anytime and bring a charcuterie board to the CASA. They would love
We won't
that.
turn that
We won't
down.
turn that down.
I just wanted to say that word. It was on my mind for some reason. So.
But just remember, the Possum Trot movie is coming to Huntsville this Thursday night.
This Thursday, 6:15.
It's 6:15. You have to get your tickets ahead of time. You can go to the CASA website and get those as well. $5. You can.
Yeah,
bring
the
your-
price was lowered. That's
yes,
right.
the
Yeah.
price, we were able to lower the price.
Great.
So that is wonderful. And this was not shown in Huntsville when it came out originally. So this is your opportunity to support that movie and just to find out what it's all about. I think it's going to be very inspiring and heartfelt. So
Wonderful.
come out and see it.
Well, thank y'all so. Holly, so great to see you. Holly's been a great. I know y'all have so many great team members. Holly's been just wonderful as well. And man, you brought her in here, Lord. She's just been ablazing when she comes
We
on.
are the newest to the team. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
we're just loving it.
Y'all are
both of us.
going. They're still sending you out, which is good. So y'all are doing incredible work. So again, CASA of Walker County. For more, CASAofWalkerCounty.org for more information to get involved. 4 big things going on this month, and please stay connected. Follow them on Facebook too. They do such a great job on the social media side, keeping us up to date. And of course, follow them here on Hello Huntsville as we continue to promote what CASA is doing each month through our segment for CASA. Hey, we'll step aside. We'll take a break. I got a new keyword up, but I don't have it on the screen yet. But I will tell you what it is. It is rain, because we are getting some rain, much needed rain. Don't want to speak too soon, but there is a tropical disturbance in the Gulf, and by Friday we're going to know where it's headed. Right now, the projections show Louisiana. It's going to hit. It's going to increase to a hurricane and then drop back down to a tropical storm. So there could be even more rain. We've got rain through the 7-day forecast, just to let you know. So we're thankful for that. We need it. But text in the keyword rain along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. Again, that number is 936-339-0139, RAIN. Along with your name, I've got a Cafe Texan gift card we are going to send somebody's way today. As always, our magnificent Mondays brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. They're on Normal Park. Go check them out. They will serve all of your needs, whether it is personal or business. Walker County Federal Credit Union has got you covered. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Denise with us. We'll catch up with her. We'll talk about our teams and how they were over the weekend. When we come back, her team did really well. My team, not so much. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. This is your show. It is Good Morning Huntsville.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
What box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliott.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliott's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliott really helped me find something beautiful and monetarily agreeable.
Oh, well, hey, can I open it now? Please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliott's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliottjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
40 Days USA.
40 days of prayer for our nation.
Please join Mike Sweeney, former Major League Baseball player, 5-time American League All-Star, and inducted into the Kansas City Royals Hall of Fame, as he prays for people to have wisdom on how to vote.
40 days.
Father in heaven, we are not of this world. You have not taken us from this world. You have allowed us to be here at this time in history to be witnesses for those who do not know you. We pray for wisdom to vote for the proper leader of this great country. Give us your way of thinking, not intelligence, but wisdom. I pray that you would give us, Father, your mind, so that we may know who would be the best leader or the best party to lead our country back to you. Amen.
Join us as we pray for our nation by going to 40daysusa.com to receive the 40 Days USA prayer guide and other free resources. That's 40daysusa.com.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Deneen with Guardian Defense, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
Coming back at you live here. You got to have that fake radio voice. Been around people, like I've been in this industry for a hot minute. I've never been really officially radio though. This is true. I've never really been legit radio.
That's true. You weren't on the
No.
KSAM.
Dave wanted me to be.
Yeah,
Like
you should have been. You got a voice for it.
It's all good. Glad it didn't. Thankful. I'm grateful, Karen. Grateful.
Yes, grateful and thankful.
The first, and I don't want to say I'm not saying, I called sports, of course, so that was I guess you could say, real
yeah,
radio.
you were on the radio doing that.
But I never did producing or none of that kind of stuff. But I'll never forget, I mentor people. It's funny, I mentor people in the industry. I'm still learning. But there was a guy one time, and he would start calling these games, and his voice would change. And I said, dude.
Do that again.
His voice would change. He would forcefully change his voice to try to make it sound better. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, just talk normal.
I sound like a hillbilly on the radio.
No, you sound great.
Sorry.
Karen. You sound great, Karen. Appreciate Denise, Karen here with us, hanging out this morning. This time change, I want to say it's a good thing, but it's kind of got me messed up because I got up this morning 3:45 because normally 4:45 is when I. Now I don't. Karen's looking at me like, nah, there ain't no way.
You must be crazy.
But here's the deal. I don't get up though until typically 5:30ish. So I lay in bed for 45 minutes. I snooze it several times. I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful. You know, like I don't know if you probably did back in the day, Karen, but like I love when my little girl she can crawl to the crib now.
Oh yeah,
and
they crawl in bed with you.
I'm all hoping,
give you snuggles.
I'm like, come on, Braylon, yeah. come on. And there's like 2 times out of the week she does, and then she'll cuddle up between Mama and I, and it's just. I don't take that for granted. Some parents are like, well, you shouldn't be letting your child do that. No, that's my dad. They're not going to do that their whole life.
Exactly.
So
they might.
Yeah, they might. My daughter did for a long time.
I love Bridget's family because of how close they all are, and they still pile in the bed with their mama. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of cute because, the children are all in their 30s now, but they still pile in the bed with mama.
When I go home and visit my parents, I kick my dad out, and I sleep with my mom.
Yeah.
It was funny one time. I've been open about this, so I don't mind talking about it. Now, Bridget's dad gives me a hard time because he walked in on me watching Lifetime one time, and he's a hunting guy, and he shook his head. He's like, "Come on, man, what is your deal?" Well, her mom got me hooked on that stuff.
That's a good channel. I love the Lifetime channel.
Like Babysitter's Revenge, all these corny movies and stuff.
No, once I start, like it's an all day. I'm stuck there all day. I can't.
So Miss Brennan was like, she was kind of lounging around, and she was laying in bed watching. She's like, "Well, hey, come over here." She calls me Robbie Baby. She goes, "Come over here, Robbie Baby, and watch." So I'm sitting there laying down, nothing, of course. Everything's cool. And Jeff Boy said, "What are you doing with my old lady in here?" And it was he's like, "Y'all are watching that Lifetime mess, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." So Miss Brennan, I love you. So we just celebrated. By the way, we celebrated her mother's going home to Jesus this weekend,
saw that.
and just a tremendous, special lady, and the family was there. And it was cool, Karen, because we talked about the legacy that she leaves behind, and it's so cool to see 2 families that were connected through her. Bridget's side of the Bridget's mom's side of the family and Bridget's dad's side of the family. So many people were there, and that's just a legacy. And when you love on people like that, you don't know what implications that's going to bring. It may not happen in the first generation, but it may come in the second generation. For Granny, it was everybody all at once. They just loved being around her. And so to all the mamas and the grandmamas out there, I ain't going to wait till Mother's Day to say we love you. I know Joy's watching us, and Miss Joy, we love you.
Is.
And always great to have her on. That is Karen's mama, but it is great. Karen, I wanted to hop on. It's good to see you. Appreciate all that you guys do. And Denise with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Talked a few moments ago about the Parade of Playhouses that y'all, once again, major, being involved, major sponsor
Absolutely.
of. Y'all hooked me up. Didn't hook me up. I got to pay interest on it, but y'all provided a loan for me.
You got to pay it back.
Hey, I want to tell y'all, and I want to say this just as an endorsement, not because y'all are sitting here, but I'll endorse y'all all the time anyways, because I was doing it before y'all were even sponsoring this show. But, man, if you've got some debt and you feel like you're paying too much and you've got high interest rates that you need to combine and consolidate, give Walker County Federal Credit Union a call. I don't know if y'all have realized, but y'all are saving me close to $300 a month, which is just unbelievable. Mm-hmm. And I know I'm going to be paying on this for a while, but, man, when I did the math, that's why it took me a while to kind of put everything together. And I had talked to Denise, like a year and a half ago about all this. And Denise had told me, well, wait a little bit until you get this and this, and then we can probably make it work. Well, I waited, took her advice, and y'all made it work. But, man, y'all are saving me some cash, so thank y'all.
That's amazing. I'm glad we were able to do that. And, like you said, a year and a half. Don't wait too long. I mean, if you've got some stuff you want to consolidate and have peace of mind, honestly, because when you got this bill and that bill and all these other bills, if you can just turn it into one and we can help you with that, we'd be glad to do that.
Yeah, go see them off Normal Park. They will take care of you. It is our friends at WCFCU, Walker County Federal Credit Union, and they do incredible work. And when you see folks like Karen and Denise, support them, And I've been very vocal about this, Karen, because I think sometimes there's a misconception. People think that Hello Huntsville's just this show. They forget about the website aspect of it. Our website's getting 300 to 400 visitors a day now, which is incredible. And our sponsors not only help make this show possible, but we don't charge for any of that content. I've got a young lady that works for me part-time as an intern. I pay her to be here. We've got expenses there. And so the monies that are coming in to this show, it's not just for this show. It's for the entire platform. And because of that, we're able to provide all that content for free. So when you're reading about people in the community and you're hearing about events, and Michelle's been working her tail off, by the way, in the back end of the website doing all this stuff, that's because of our foundation sponsors and folks like Walker County Federal Credit Union. So please support them and let them know that you support them and that they are aligned with the good happening here in our community. Speaking of the good, I want to switch gears. I know Karen doesn't talk sports, but I do have to get this out of the air. Now, if swimming pools was a sport, Karen would be
right,
or
playing cornhole or pool or something like that. Yeah.
Hey, since we are in political season, now I'm not going to be political.
Remember to go vote today, everyone, please.
Vote. Yes, I did want to say this though. Karen would be considered the pool czar. The pool czar. Yeah. So there you go. Spouse politicals we'll tell you to vote.
And trivia. Don't forget trivia. We got trivia tonight.
And that's where I was going. Speaking of the good, all these things are happening. Speaking of the good, Denise's team did very well last week. Why? Why did y'all do so well? The 49ers. Yeah. Why?
Because we were at home.
Because y'all were
watching everybody else play.
It was the bye week.
We can talk about the week before, too, if you want to.
Yeah,
we had a good game that one.
Karen, my team is the Cowboys, and they are just terrible. In fact, somebody called somebody's supporters garbage. Well, that's what the Cowboys are. So, and that's my team. That's my team. That's your team. And we're 3-5 now, and we're well on our way to another losing season. So it's going to be a great time as a Cowboys fan. But see, I'm positive about it. I'm smiling.
I saw someone showed me this meme this weekend that said, weather's bad around Dallas, but go to Cowboys Stadium because there's no chance of a touchdown there. The tornado. And I like all Texas teams, so I'm not against anyone, but I just thought that was funny.
There was one Texas team that lost that I wasn't happy about. That was Texas A&M. They just got obliterated this weekend. I'm not really a huge Aggie. I'm more of a Baylor guy, but they got obliterated. Texas did very well. You know why? Because they were on their bye week as well. College has 2 bye weeks now, Karen. Some of them. 2 of them. Can we get 2 bye weeks during the work week?
I would like to have 2 days off during the work week. Could we make that happen, maybe?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
We got Saturday
we need to go talk to Toy about that. Well, other than Saturday and Sunday.
Would you work, like if you had the option to work, I don't know, like 12 hours a day for 3 days, would you do it and then take off the rest?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we need to start at least doing like they do with the schools now, to the 4-day week. I could do that.
Yep.
Yeah, New Waverly's doing it. They're off on Fridays now, which is kind of cool.
I'm okay with it.
I thought about that, and I said, that wouldn't be bad. And then, but how would you get 40 hours in? You'd have to take a short lunch. But I would be game for that.
I'm game for that. Bring your lunch and work through it and be off the rest of the week. That's awesome.
If you could cram 40 hours into 3 days, good night. Let's do it.
Yep.
I'm
down.
Yep.
Perfect.
Agreed.
We have made a executive decision here as we formed our own democracy here on Good Morning Huntsville.
It's been decided.
We have decided, and Delphina is here from Rodeo. She is a representative as a witness to this. So it is now signed into the Hello Huntsville law that all of you now only have to work 3 days a week.
Okay.
So
hallelujah.
So we'll see y'all on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the 4-day weekend.
Sounds great.
Well, hey, we want to have Delphina here in just a few moments. We'll take a break, and then we'll have Delphina on. She's got a very important thing that has come up that's really going to support local restaurants, including hers and so many others, though. It's something that's very important that she would like to get some signatures on a petition for. And so Delphina is a great friend of ours and a huge friend of this community. She does so much. She works her tail off, and we want to support those that are giving back, and that is exactly what Delphina, her husband, their entire family do. They give back to this community, and we've just fallen in love with their family. Karen, I know you guys have as well. They're just good, hardworking people, and we want to support them and their initiatives.
Absolutely. They do a lot Delphina does a lot, Tilio too, and they're very generous with their bingo night and trivia night, and just anytime somebody needs something. She did something recently for us for Safe House, and so we just really appreciate all that she does.
She's also very generous with her portions over there. So if you're hungry today for lunch, head over to Rodeo.
And they now serve purse margaritas. Come on.
Purse? What do? You put them in your purse?
Yes.
It's the glass is a giant purse.
Yes.
It's a
just
purse?
stick a straw in it and go to town.
Go to town.
They've made their way to Huntsville. Does it have like a little gold zipper and it says like Kendra Scott on the side of it?
It's not name brand purses. Okay. It's just regular purses.
You don't need a name
brand.
They're
rodeo purses.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick break. Opportunity again this morning to text in. I know Delphina's here, so please support her. We do want to thank our friends at the Cafe Texan as well, though, for hooking us up with some gift cards today. And all you got to do is text in the keyword RAIN, RAIN. RAIN is the keyword. Text in RAIN along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. We'll take a break. Delphina joins us when we come back. This is your show. We're having fun here on a Monday, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. Please stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Delphina gets her own theme music, although this isn't it, is it? Hold on, Denise. This is pretty good, though. Boy, this is really fast music. This is not it, is it?
No.
All right, what about... Boy, this is like rock cumbia.
Yeah, that's
clean,
rock.
Clean. It's like screamo. Clean the floor. Wow. It doesn't it?
This is like, did anybody ever play Guitar Hero? This is like the final song that you have to play in Guitar Hero.
Delphina, this is the final countdown on the show this morning. So, Delphina Perez joining us this morning. Good to see you, Delphina. You'll have to hold that up a little bit close. So, welcome in. Are you doing all right today?
Yes, thank you.
It's been a hot minute since you've been on.
Oh, yeah.
We have to pay Delphina a lot of money to be here.
Yeah, her appearance fees are getting ridiculous.
Yeah, you have broke Hello Huntsville, Delphina, with your appearances. So
stop it.
We have taken out a loan. That's what the loan was for.
That's what the loan was for.
It wasn't for consolidation.
It was for Delphina to show up again.
So. Delphina, tell us, how have you been? What's been going on?
Good. Just running around everywhere.
Staying busy.
Sometimes.
Delphina is with Rodeo Mexican Restaurant, just a great, great, great establishment here in Huntsville. And as I said earlier, we're so blessed to have you and your family and everyone there at Rodeo. Let us know just a little bit about the journey. Just you and I and Denise talking this morning. Let us know about the journey and how things have been over, the last 4 or 5 years. Y'all have been growing and things are staying pretty busy.
Yeah, it's been okay. I was just, well, the new thing that I'm doing right now, I was actually worried about it because, so the food truck on I-80 and 247.
Yeah, I mentioned that. This is what you came on for today.
Yes, so it's been open for a while. It's not doing any good at all. And it doesn't sell alcohol because it's dry. And I'm thinking that the only thing that can save it is if I can make it wet, where it's you can be able to sell alcohol. And for that, you have to request a bunch of signatures and take it to a petition and see if I can do that. So right now, that's what we're doing. We're hoping that Huntsville registered voters that live in the city limits can help me and get some signatures, and so we can do that.
And that's a thing, I guess, with all food trucks, right? They're not allowed. Is that like a common thing?
No. That has nothing to do with the food truck. It has to do with me being in that location.
Ah, gotcha.
Because across the street from me, it's Valero and Smiley's, and they do have a liquor store and they sell alcohol. So it's just on my end. And I didn't know this, but whenever I requested the application and stuff, they said that there's different spots in Huntsville that they're still dry.
And you didn't know that when you
I didn't know that, so it actually will benefit everyone. So all those dry spots will become wet. So all Huntsville will become wet, the city limits. So it's actually a good thing. So it will benefit, everybody, including like you'll bring some sales tax and tax revenue. So it will benefit.
Where do people go to do that? Can they come into Rodeo to sign the petition? Where do they go to do this?
They can come to the rodeo, but if they don't want to go to the restaurant, they can just send me a text or call me, and I can come to them. Also, if there's any business that want to join and help me with the signatures, I can give them the papers, and they can collect signatures too.
And this is due. When do they need all this by? When is all this?
I only have 2 months, but it's already been since Thursday. So time is like on the go.
So you got to get this thing done, yeah. And you've got quite a few already, but you still got quite a few to go.
Oh,
right?
No, I need like 6,000.
You need that?
Yes. I'm not even close to that. No.
Oh well, so, I signed it. There was other people, and I was like, all right, you're getting some momentum here, but we need to get this thing going.
So the one that you signed was just to get the package. That was not even the thing. Yes.
Okay, but you got the package then.
I have the package, and that's where I need like a bunch of signatures. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, support Delfina. Here's the best way to do this, by the way. Go to Rodeo, get lunch today, so that way you're supporting her, and then say, hey, I need to sign this petition. And do you have that on display there, like when the customers come in? I would recommend even whenever people come to eat, just say, hey, can y'all do us a favor? We're trying to, and people will do it. I would recommend with the servers, when they wait on tables, just say, hey, can y'all help us with this? And just let them mention it. I don't know I'm sure you can do that.
So I'm already doing that, and I hope my customers don't get upset and don't get like I don't get on their nerves because I'm doing that to every customer.
No,
already.
Who is this Delfina lady? No, I think it's good, and these things support our community, and so we appreciate Delfina and all that she does, and y'all own that property out there. I mean, this is y'all's area out there. Y'all been out there for a while, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So. Support her. The best way to do it, that I will say, is go to Rodeo. Delfina's very busy. She works her tail off. Like I said earlier, you and your family, you're there 6 days a week.
Yes.
Do you ever just, are you up there 7 days a week too, and no one knows?
Not on a Sunday.
Well, that's good. And I know Delfina too. I want to say this too, because this show is also very inspirational. Delfina's a woman of faith, and she prays and she works hard, and God has tremendously blessed her business. But this is one little avenue for their business that could seem small, but it's actually a really big thing, and it's going to benefit all the restaurants in our community. So we just ask that you go out, support Delfina, and get your name on this petition to help. You need 6,000 signatures, it sounds like. So there's a lot that you've got to get on there. So awesome. Well, Delfina, tell us a little bit more briefly. I know how much you love being on the show. tell us a little bit more. Just outside of that, how are things at the restaurant going? Every time I come in, though, to the restaurant, I don't want to mislead people because I know that you said things have been rough out there at the food truck, but the restaurant has been doing very well. Every time I come in, y'all are very busy there.
Yes, the restaurant has been doing good, yes. Thank you, everybody, for supporting, and thank you for letting me be here. And yes, I want to mention one more thing.
Yeah, please.
So tomorrow, it's the last day to voting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's election day. So we do have you can come and watch who wins tomorrow.
Ah,
so
little watch party.
Watch party. So we have free food. So we have finger foods and not alcohol. You pay for your own alcohol.
Yeah, sure.
But yes, you can come and try all. I will do finger foods. So I'll do like different types of food that is not at the restaurant for you to try. So I'm gonna do some Western egg rolls. I'll do like pork egg rolls, and I'll do all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
For you to try, so everybody can come and join and sign my petition, please.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the trade-off. See, now Delphina can't be like Elon Musk and pay and give away $1 million to someone who votes, but she can give away some free food if you come sign the petition, right?
Yes.
So that's great, Delphina. So come on by, Rodeo. And again, maybe you can't make it to lunch. Come to trivia tonight, too, and come out and be a part of that. That's been a really fun program
Yes.
for y'all, having Karen and Denise there.
Yes.
What has that interaction been like on Monday nights with people coming in?
People like it. They actually have fun. I mean, when we first started, I'm like, I don't know if people are gonna like that, but no, they seem like if you go there on a trivia night, everybody's having a good time. So it's actually, I mean, not just the money wise. It's also, I mean, they have fun.
Well, it's because they need to get to know Denise for, when they see Karen.
Has a lot to do with the amazing host that you have.
Well, here, the amazing host, the one that's not on camera, because here's the deal. When they see Karen, they're like, oh, yes. Then Denise, they're like, I don't even know this girl. Right? And then they get to know you, and then their heart just melts like mine.
They love me.
No, I know
They're
they
excited.
do.
The couple times that I'm gone, they're like, you can't leave anymore. And I do their bingo nights as well. Poor Stephanie gets her feelings hurt. She's had to fill in for me a couple times when I've been sick or something.
Wait, so you got bingo night going on over there, too?
On Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah. So when I've had to miss and I come back and everybody cheers and poor Stephanie gets her feelings hurt. They love her, too, but...
Well, it's a great business, and I know that we have new businesses opening up here in the community, but local is still so important too, and everybody has their place, and Rodeo is going to continue to be so successful and do so many great things with the great work that Delphina's doing. Again, go out and support local, and not only when you're supporting Delphina, you're supporting her family. I mean, your husband's there, your daughters are working there.
Yes.
And I want to tell you that your family, I'm not just saying it, and by the way, Delphina didn't pay to come on here. I'm just full disclaimer. She's a friend, and we wanted her to be here. So I'm not saying all these things because I'm getting something in return. I'm saying them because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And Karen and Denise echo the sentiment. This is just a great family. And remember that day I joked around when the storms were coming through?
Yes.
I don't know if I told you this, Denise and Karen, but I was in there. And I said, Delphina, I need to talk. And Delphina, by the way, will come up and talk to you too, which is you're the owner of the business, and you're taking time out of your busy day to talk to your customers, which is so incredible. But it was in the middle of a storm, and I said, Delphina, I need to talk to you. And she's like, yes, sir. And I said, I'm just not happy with the service. She's like, what do you mean? I said, someone comes over here like every 2 minutes to check on us to see if we need anything, which is just outrageous. And then the power goes out like 6 times, and you're still able to serve me. I said, what kind of restaurant is this? And I had someone with me, and they were like, why are you being mean to her? And I said, because I know her. And I said, I'm being sarcastic because the service is unbelievable, and you guys are still getting the food out even though the power was going out.
Yeah.
So I've asked you this before, Delphina. I'll just ask you this last question. What really led you to get involved with what you do? Because you are so passionate. And I've always said on this show, and this is true for anybody in life, if you're not passionate about what you do, I don't believe you'll be successful. Now, we all have jobs that we go to, and sometimes they feel mundane, but they're still passionate in what we do. And it's clear to see, just like with Denise and Karen and what they do, there's passion with you. What led to that passion with what you do?
So I like helping people. I didn't know this before, but actually, when you talk to people and they talk to you, it's actually helping each other. Have you realized that? Because a lot of the times you going through stuff, and then you talk to people and you tell them the stuff that you're going through, and they talk to you, and you feel much better. So that's a lot of help. And I just like talking to people, of course, but I like helping people, and I like to cook. So when I cook something and someone likes it the way it is, that gives me like, oh, they like what I make.
Yeah.
So that just gives me more passion to do more things. So I like going to the kitchen. I like to make new stuff. And whenever people like it, that just gives me everything.
I'll tell you this, that, I believe God gives us all talents for a reason, and we utilize those talents to glorify Him. And don't ever feel inadequate about that talent, because that talent is absolutely honoring Him, because people are coming, they're talking, people are sharing their stories, you're sharing your faith with some people when they ask about things, and I think that all just circles around. And so it's a God-given talent, and you're really good at it.
Yes, thank you.
Especially the salsa. So just FYI.
A lot of people don't know that Delphina is she's the brains back there. They're surprised that she cooks.
Now, did your husband tell him you're doing this with me, or was it like okay, we're going to do it together?
Actually, he doesn't have a choice. I don't know how you feel about that. So I know.
I love it.
So
he's amazing, though.
He's amazing, but he always says, he doesn't like to talk a lot. I don't know if you met him, but he doesn't like to talk, and he just wants to come to the table and say yes or no, and that's it, and he just runs away. But when it comes to like doing stuff, I don't tell him until the last minute. So that way he doesn't have time to complain or to say no. So I already said, we're doing this. You don't have a choice. We're doing it together. So we're together. Yes.
He's like, all right. Perfect.
Yes.
Now I know why things run so great over here. And they really do, by the way. Well, thank you so much, Delphina. Denise, did you have anything you wanted to add to the conversation? It's been so fun, and we want folks to sign this petition, obviously, of course.
No, I mean, it's a great cause. As she was saying, it's going to benefit a lot of people. I don't know. I wasn't here at that time, but I guess all of this area used to be dry, and then when it became wet, I don't know why some areas got left out, but there's still a lot of little random spots that are dry, so it'll definitely benefit a lot of people. It's not just going to benefit one person. And as she said, I mean, that's revenue for the city, and unfortunately it's a city that has a lot of tax-free businesses. So that's definitely, it's beneficial for everybody.
Perfect. Well, Delphina, thank you so much. I love that we live in a community to where you can tell someone that you love them, and we do. We love you. We do. We love you and your family very much, and we appreciate it. If I said that like back in my hometown, people are like, you're gonna back up off of me, homie. But you can say it here in Huntsville, and if you're thinking about moving to Huntsville, you better learn that that's what you say when you move to Huntsville, that you love on people and you embrace the culture, because the culture here is amazing. We see it every day, and we see it with folks that come in to rodeo as well. Rodeo Mexican restaurant right off 30. Is it considered 30 or 11th Street over there? How's
30.
it?
The address
Highway
is Highway
30.
30.
When does it turn into 11th?
When you cross the bridge.
Cross 45.
Okay. See, I love how y'all explain things so easy. Just newbie here, I'm still trying to learn. Like, that guy ain't from here. So 30, go over there, check them out. And the best way I can tell you, too, is just over in that same area is Double Dave's, Hobby Lobby, the whole nine, right over there is where you go. And plenty of parking, and most importantly, plenty of good food. So
Thank you.
Thank you, Delphina. Appreciate you being here today.
Oh, thank you for having me here.
You bet. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Final opportunity. Text in that keyword today, and all you got to do is text in your name along with RAIN to 936-339-0139. Again, that keyword is RAIN along with your name on the Zero Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll close out the show. When we come back, it is your show on a magnificent Monday, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us, please.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home. We'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
This harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
Well, it's important if you enjoy this show, like Kyle Kreiner, who's not here today, to come by, like Kyle Kreiner does sometimes, because you never know. You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a Delphina showing up with... I'm trying to go off Forrest Gump, but it doesn't flow.
Yep.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Boy, what did we get today?
Assorted breakfast tacos.
Good night, man. Eat your heart out.
I could smell them.
Hold
They're
up.
so good.
Check this out. These are, I call these too, like sometimes they have food and it's called like the big boy. This is the big boy breakfast tacos right here. And these things are loaded to the brim. And I told Delphina, I'm going to put it out here in the public now. I told Delphina, I said, Delphina, with your cooking and how good it is, you need to get your little truck. And you need to whip up start with just a couple hundred of these. Like your common ones, right? Potato, egg, and cheese.
Right.
Sausage and egg, chorizo and egg. The trendy one now is El Pastor or whatever, these weirdos like me. These weirdos show up and try to say it, and they don't even know how to say it. Mm-hmm. But you show up, Delphina, just cook up a batch of 50 each, maybe 50 of each, 5 different varieties, right, Karen? Mm-hmm. And then you just get in that truck. That's your husband. You tell him last minute. Just like you
Tilio,
said.
here's the keys. You got to go.
Tilio.
Just put this cooler in the truck. What is it? Don't worry about it.
Tilio sure will never talk to me now after this. But I'm telling you, Delphina, I truthfully think, and audience, you respond to this, I truthfully think if y'all drove around in the mornings and y'all had breakfast tacos and just offered them to businesses, I guarantee you'd sell out of them. I guarantee. Especially when you show up to construction sites. There's a lot of construction going on in Huntsville, especially out here on 30 with these 2 new neighborhoods coming in. I guarantee if y'all pulled up a taco truck over there, boom, you'd be sold out. And I'm not talking, you don't have to have a big trailer. I'm talking just show up in a little pickup truck that's got and boom, you show up here to the church, I guarantee we'll be buying some tacos from you.
Yeah, and you don't have to go. Breakfast tacos aren't just for breakfast anymore. So you can. Delphina serves those all day long. Mm-hmm. She serves breakfast all day. In fact, I don't believe she has pancakes on the menu, but Mayor Humphrey loves her pancakes, and so sometimes in the evening when we're there for dinner, that's what he orders, and she goes back there and whips them up.
And those are the fluffiest pancakes you have ever
had. Very good.
They're so good.
Gosh, quit talking about all this.
She started doing fried rice. I don't think it's on the menu officially, but that fried rice is delicious.
I'm going to get kicked out of college because we're supposed to, they're very strict over at ORU about, mind, body, and on health and all this. And I, signed something that said I'm going to take better care of myself.
It's all homemade.
But if it's homemade, I'm sorry.
You're not putting chemicals in your body. She's making it.
I'm sorry.
Everything in there is good for you.
I'm sorry, Dean.
There you go.
We're being blessed. Just to be honest. So, no, I'm just joking. Hey, a couple of things. I want you to mention these in just a few moments, Karen, but I know that there's more going on that you wanted to highlight with rodeo, but very briefly, a couple of things that I wanted to mention today. On this date in 1904, Harvard finished construction of the first ever stadium built exclusively for football. Can you realize that's kind of cool? I thought for some reason that just popped out to me this morning, that it was this day. On this date in 1939, the Packard. You remember Hewlett? Or you remember the Packard Bell computers? Do you remember those were sold at Walmart back in the 90s? This isn't the same one, I don't think. I don't think it's the same company. 1939, they debuted the auto show as the first ever car with air conditioning in it. Thank goodness.
What a wonderful invention.
And
way too hot to ride around with no AC.
And even in the 90s, do you know what a 260 is? We used to have a 260. No. 260, you remember the suicide windows on the old trucks and cars?
Yeah.
260 means 2 windows down, suicide windows open, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We didn't have AC. I remember my dad's truck didn't have AC and my grandma's car didn't have AC.
I remember the truck that my dad had, this little white truck. I don't even know what kind it was. But if you laid down on the floorboard, there was this little fan, and that's where you got the best ventilation. It was just probably coming straight from the motor, but
like
it was so cold out there.
I just thought that was kind of cool thinking about it. Hey, today is Job Action Day. I don't even know what that means.
Job action.
I have no idea.
I don't like it. Whatever it means, I don't like it.
Anything with job. This one makes sense. National Candy Day.
I like that.
Right after Halloween.
I like being a daddy to two little ones that don't eat a lot of candy and taking them trick-or-treating.
I had to hide the Halloween candy from the staff because it never makes it to the children.
Yes, we like candy.
Now, Delphina, do you like to cook chicken? Okay, here's our new coin. It's National Chicken Lady Day. She's a chicken lady. She's a chicken lady.
She's a chicken lady.
Now, every town has a tamale lady. Did you know this? Every town has a tamale lady. I didn't even think about Delphina. I feel bad.
Makes so many different flavors.
I didn't even think about you, Delphina, and I gave that term to another lady that was at Cajun Barbershop. She came rolling by.
No.
She comes into town once every 2 weeks, and she goes, "You want some tamales?" And I was like, "You're the tamale lady." But the tamale lady, like that official term, is the lady that travels around. She's the traveling tamale lady.
Delphina has awesome. Next time you go by there, try the jalapeno and cream cheese tamales. Those are wonderful.
Quit talking about all this food, man. Great news. After tomorrow, no more political ads for a while. So thank goodness for that.
So be sure, on that note.
Be sure.
One more plug for rodeo. One more plug for please go vote today. And then tomorrow, Delphina's having a watch party for me and the other candidates. So come by, sample some of her new menu items, and watch the votes roll in.
Come on out, and it's going to be a lot of fun over there. And free food, too, Delphina said.
Yes. I think tomorrow might be the day I finally get a purse. I think it's purse day.
I think if I win, I'm going to have a purse too. Get that purse ready, Delphina.
You gotta. Hey, that works either way.
A slushy purse.
Yes, mine's going to be a slushy purse.
May have 9 or 10.
Sure.
May have 9 or 10 purses, by the way. A couple of other things too that I was going over this morning. Matthew McConaughey. Who likes Matthew McConaughey?
I do.
All right.
Heck yeah.
That guy's just down to earth. Just
It's like the new mascot at UT.
Well,
I like him.
He's like some adjunct professor over there.
He's a professor.
They call him like the minister of fan engagement or something weird. Like, have you heard of this before?
I don't know. He's everywhere now.
Well, Matthew McConaughey, guess how old he turns today? I would have not guessed this. Take a guess.
He's close to my age,
50.
I think. I'm going to say 50. He's either 53, 4, 5, somewhere in there.
That's a lie, because if he was close to your age, he would be 32.
True. 29.
Today he turns 555. All right.
All right. So he's a year older than me.
He's 55. And guess what? He's celebrating that birthday in his Lincoln, by the way.
Of course he is.
He doesn't color his hair, but you know that one day it'll be all white, all white, all white.
That was lame.
That was so good.
That's a good one.
Laura Bush turned 78 today. That's crazy to think about. I'm studying some stuff, like I said, with ORU, and one of the sections about leadership, and it talked about President Bush and his dad. You know, that was the only second father-son combo and president combo in history. It was first one was the Adams, yeah. Crazy to think about that. There was something that I saw here. National Candy Day. A recent survey found that 86% of American teenagers reported eating candy each week. 86%. Do y'all eat candy each week, at least once a week? I do.
Probably, yes.
In our office, yes.
21% said they eat it every day. I don't eat it every day.
No, I don't eat it
But then check this out. Americans eat 11.7 pounds of chocolate each year. So if you think of, and that's individually. 11,
that's a lot.
That's a lot of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot
That's
of
too
chocolate.
much.
It's all right. A couple things that you need to know today. This is a tough one. James Vanderbeek. You know what I'm talking about? James Vanderbeek, who's in
Dawson's Creek.
Varsity Blues. They filmed Varsity Blues in Georgetown, by the way. 47 years old. He has been diagnosed with colon cancer.
Oh, no.
So hated to hear that. Apple sold $46 billion worth of garbage iPhones over the summer. So... Did you catch that, Denise?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an Apple fan, so I was throwing garbage there.
Garbage.
Wendy's, TGI Fridays filed for bankruptcy. I never was a fan, to be honest. We don't have any around here. We had one in Georgetown.
They're closing a bunch.
Wendy's is closing 140 of their stores now.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? I hope they don't close it. We go to the one out here at the
I
Love.
always forget about that one.
Yeah.
I don't ever really go to that
I
side.
know when I
of
do go to
town.
that side, I usually stop by.
Do you think when Matthew McConaughey travels, he stops at Love's? And he drives in, he's like, I love Loves.
I doubt it.
Karen's like, please stop. It's so dumb. By the way, if you're going to text and ride your bicycle, that is now illegal in Japan. So it should be.
So next time we're in Japan, riding our
I gotta
bicycles.
remember that.
Yep.
We'll have to remember that.
Burger King going to offer its own advent calendar this year. They're getting into the holiday spirit.
Well, they
It'll
can
cost
put
you
in there.
$20, and we don't know anything more than it will feature 12 items inspired by past and present menu items, iconic campaigns, and memorable moments throughout the rich 70-year history of Burger King. I'm a Burger King fan. I really am.
Like Burger King.
I don't ever go to Burger King.
You don't
about that.
Now, I don't. This isn't a bad thing, Karen, but I just don't see you as a Burger King lady. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't see you as a burger. I see you more as like a Whataburger type lady.
And you know, I very rarely go there either.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get on that side of town on a lunch hour.
Probably
Traffic.
Like, what does that mean? Whataburger, Burger King. No, I'm just kidding. Coffee Mate has come out with a couple of new flavors. Are you a coffee drinker?
Sometimes.
I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but they have extra chocolate, extra caramel creamer, both available at Walmart.
I don't go to Walmart.
That doesn't even sound revolutionary. They made this sound like it's we've got this new extra chocolate, extra caramel. Woo, good for you. It doesn't sound that intriguing. KFC is now serving cranberry Pepsi.
Cranberry Pepsi?
Cranberry Pepsi. Hey, if I do something next Monday, will y'all partake it? Do you drink sodas every once in a while, Karen? Do you drink sodas, Denise? All right, next Monday.
It's a holiday. We won't be here.
Perfect. Then we won't do it. Is it really? What holiday is it?
Veterans Day.
Oh, that's right. Okay, maybe 2 weeks from now. I don't know when I'm going to do it. But did you know that Coke has came out with Oreo-flavored Coca-Cola?
Really? I have not seen that.
I want to bring. Do you like Oreos, though? Do you like Oreos?
Not really.
I mean,
I'm not an Oreo fan.
I don't love Oreos.
You a Coca-Cola fan?
I like Diet Coke and what's the other one? Coke
Coke
Zero.
Zero, yeah.
I like both of those.
I like Coke. Every once in a while, I like a Mexican Coke.
Oh yeah, you know who got me? My friend, she got me hooked on. She has these Mexican sodas, and it's Joya fruit punch. Delphina, you got that stuff? That Joya fruit or Jarritos? Oh my goodness! But that Joya fruit punch, that stuff is unflippin' believable, Karen.
You'll have to try that.
Sparkling fruit punch is what I call it. It's really good. So.
Sparkling fruit punch.
All right, well, there's a few things. Hey, real quick, today's impossible question is this. The most popular Google search for people age 55 and over is how to retire, which makes sense. That's not impossible. Age 55 and over, how to retire. It's followed closely by what? What would be the next search if you were 55 and over? The next search besides how do you retire or how to retire? What would be the next question? Take any guesses at that? How much money do I need to retire? That's good. Someone had also said, should I start a mobile breakfast taco business? that was the other one, Delphina.
He said you're 55 or older.
Yeah. Well,
that part?
No, see, you put me in the doghouse, man.
How can I win the lottery?
That's
First,
a good
you
one.
got to play.
The second one is, and once I read it, I was like, that makes sense. How to play pickleball. That's that's a
There's going to be a new pickleball court next to the credit union, so
indoor.
if
by the
you
way,
learn,
too.
come on out, I guess.
Yeah. So there you go.
Maybe we're going to have to learn, and that's what we'll do on our lunch hour.
Yeah.
Go play pickleball.
It's probably good exercise.
I'm sure.
I was walking around the other day, and I wondered how many. It was the weirdest thought. I said, I wonder how many types of plants there are in the world. I didn't Google it.
There's so many.
I didn't Google it, but I thought about that though. I saw so many different. I was like, man, how cool is it that God created all this stuff everywhere, right? Every little thing. And this question kind of ties into that thought. Did you know that there's about 7,000 new species of insects discovered every year? So there's bugs out there that we don't even know what they are.
I'm sure.
And there's bugs going around Huntsville right now, and you better wash your hands because I don't want the bug.
Yeah.
So-
Something is going around for sure. At least at the credit union. We've all been sick.
Yeah, them credit union cookies don't go down good when you got the bug.
Oh, no, they still go down. Don't you worry.
Denise is over here, give me a cookie. All right, we'll stay right here. We're about to wrap up. Let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We got a winner today. We're going to flip out, by the way. We're going to flip the cafe text, and we'll do that tomorrow. We're going to give away $25 to Rodeo today.
Yay.
Good morning.
Who is this? You quit yelling in my ear, man. Who is this?
I'm not yelling, sir. I am just giving you my professional introduction to you because I am so happy to have you on my phone right now.
Well, we are so happy that dun 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 dun.
Yes, I saw that. Congratulations.
Not there yet. I got down on a knee. I asked for her hand in marriage. She beautifully said yes. But it's not wedding bells yet, sir. It's only been 2 weeks.
It's the preamble, It's the preamble to the Constitution. Well, Garrick Long joining us, my former producer back in the day when I had to go to commercial breaks and edit out my games because of Garrick.
Who made his job more challenging after the fact.
Well, Garrick, congratulations. We're going to swip out the Cafe Texan because Delphina wanted to give away $25 to Rodeo. How does that sound, man?
Oh, yes, sir.
That means you got to come play trivia tonight, Garrick.
Yeah, you and Kayla, y'all need to go play trivia, man.
I don't think it's going to happen tonight, but we will absolutely use it.
All right.
Okay, you can come tomorrow night, too.
They can bring the girls to bingo on Wednesday then.
Yeah, and hey,
Wednesday.
Sign that petition, man, all right?
Yes, please.
Petition?
Yeah, there's a petition there. Delphina's working on, there's a couple
Oh, that's right,
yes.
Trying to get the alcohol over at the 247 location.
Yes, so sign that petition for Delphina. Yep. So, all right, Garrick, well, congratulations, man. $25 to Rodeo. If you don't use it today, it goes back to Karen and I, so thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Garrick.
Karen Denman's got a quick question for you.
Tell us, Garrick, what you're thankful for.
Oh, don't let this be corny or anything, but I can't even begin to tell you how thankful I am for Caitlin. She's made such an impactful difference in my life and my daughter's lives, and so I'm very lucky to have her. And
yes,
that's why
she is a sweetheart.
Yeah, well, man, we're so happy for you guys, and when I saw that, I was just, as my grandma used to say, I was tickled pink.
Yes.
All right, buddy, God bless you, man.
Thank you. Y'all have a great morning.
All right.
Too, Garrick.
Hey, you too, Dumpling.
Bye. Bye, Dumpling.
Sweetie pie.
Garrick is one of the original dumplings on the show, by the way. I forget where that was coined. It was someone was talking about Cooter and Leroy's, the Biscuit Brothers, back in the day, and so somebody had said, y'all are the dumpling gang, and it was Billy, Garrick, and I, and then we made Rick Boning an honorary
dumpling.
Honorary dumpling, so... Well, hey, that'll wrap it up. It's been a fun day today. We enjoyed learning more about the great things happening at CASA. Again, Walker County Federal, a big part of that with the parade of playhouses. Also, a wonderful day having Delphina here. Get out and sign that petition. The best way to do it, like I said, go by her restaurant, please. Go out there and get lunch, go get dinner, and sign it while you're there. And let's support local business and help them thrive here in our community. Karen, any final comments, Denise, before we go?
Y'all be sure to sign the petition. If you can, come by tonight for trivia. You can always come tomorrow for the watch party and the free food samplings. Or Wednesday, she has bingo. Or anytime, stop by and help her out because she's a big part of the community and helps everyone else. So we want to do our part for her. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that you answered the impossible question.
Perfect. That's why I have you on the show. Oh, no, I did. I did.
What was the answer?
Pickleball.
Pickleball.
Oh.
Pickleball.
Really?
Yeah, pickleball.
That was the second most looked up thing?
Second most.
Okay, well, people don't have near enough to do.
Yeah.
Not a 55.
How do you even do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too. I thought I don't even want to try anything because anytime you see something that you think you may be good at, there's always someone that's like a million times more competitive. It's like going to karaoke, man. If you can sing good, don't show up to karaoke.
Exactly, because nobody wants to hear that, I promise you.
That's the next thing we need to start having a rodeo is a karaoke.
Hey, if you do karaoke, I will come sing some Hank Williams Jr., some Merle Haggard.
Hi, Tilio.
Hey, Tilio.
Hi, Tilio.
We wanted to reach out and say hello to you. Delphina, we've been talking to Delphina. She's sitting across the room from us, but
Thank you, Tilio, not just Delphina, because Tilio's a
Yep.
big part of it too. So we appreciate you, Tilio, and all that you do.
Everybody go to the restaurant and specifically ask for Tilio and say that you want to talk to him.
Yes,
he loves that.
He loves.
He loves when you do that.
And Tilio, tomorrow, starting at 4:30, the new taco truck is on the move. So.
Yep. So be sure you're gassed up and ready.
All right, friends. Hey, a fun morning. Thank y'all for hanging out with us and helping us write another chapter in the good in our community. We love all of you. We appreciate you very much. And, hey, we've got Terry Coleman coming on tomorrow. How about Tara Burnett on Wednesday? On Thursday, our friend Marianne Biesker will join us. And then on Friday, Lindsay Hall and Zach Wilson. We have just Zach Wilson. I thought he was like a country singer, right?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, so I'm going to give him a hard time when this Zach Wilson comes. They are from Summer Lane Coffee. They're going to come hang out with us for a little bit. So
Cool.
that'll wrap it up. Hey, we're going to be back at it tomorrow morning, so make sure you join us right here as we celebrate the good in our community. Thank you to all of you who interacted with us today and helping us to keep Huntsville a positive and fun place to be as we promote the good. As I wrap up the show, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not, friends. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. For Karen Denman, Denise Olivas, and all of us here at Good Morning Huntsville, we wish you a wonderful day. Good morning, and God bless. Make it a great day. See you, Karen and Denise.
Bye.
Bye.